Tonight, there is a new game plan for jury selection in a Johar Tsarnaev trial. The prosecution and defense are working to speed up the process. Our Jim Armstrong was inside the courtroom today.
Looking to speed up a jury selection process that has gone slower than expected, lawyers in the Boston Marathon bombing case met with the judge early this morning to take a closer look at the potential jury pool. As a result, they narrowed today's panel from 21 to 9 people, several of whom said they're unsure if Johar Tsarnaev is guilty, and they're undecided on the death penalty. Obviously, he was involved in something, said juror 83, but you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, the change in the process regarding the selection of the jury today seems to be an acknowledgement that they wanted to speed things up.
Still, arguing with prosecutors, Tsarnaev's defense team wants to ask jurors even more detailed questions. "We do not have an equal stake in this voir dire," said defense attorney David Bruck. "We are sailing in uncharted seas. There has never been a court that has attempted to seat a jury in a community that has experienced an event like this."
Well, I think what the defense counsel are trying to do is build a record that could form the basis for an appeal with regard to the jury selection process and the denial of their motion to change the venue.
Even in today's pool, there were many whose minds were made up. I'd have to say, anyone who lives in this world, anyone who lives in this area, it's a given that you're going to think he is guilty, said juror number 90, who later laughed out loud when she was asked what she would think if the prosecution failed to prove its case against Tsarnaev. One potential juror, a young woman, told the court that her apartment lease is up in April. She and her boyfriend wanted to take their RV on a cross-country trip. The judge asked if that meant serving on the jury would be a hardship for her. She said no. If she gets picked, they'll simply park the RV near court. In Boston, Jim Armstrong, WBZ News.
Jim, thank you, and we are committed to covering every development on air and online in this case. WBZ's Jim Armstrong will be in the courtroom throughout the jury selection. Follow him on Twitter at Jim Armstrong WBZ. You can also follow CBS Boston for the very latest.